it's Raider Day, and Silas and I are sporting our Raider clothes. In fact, I even have some Raider socks. Aren't those cool? Yeah, so Silas and I thought it would be fun if we could draw a picture of a Raider. And did you know that a Raider is a pirate? Yeah, so we're gonna draw a cartoon pirate. Sound good? Okay, so Silas is gonna sit down here next to me. He's gonna be working on his while you and I are working on ours. You'll need a piece of paper, you'll need a pencil and eraser, or you could just go ahead and draw with a black marker or black crayon if you want. It's just if you make a mistake, you can't erase it. So we're gonna get started. I want you to find the middle of your paper, and by the way, I have my paper like a hot dog, long ways. I want you to find the middle, and I want you to make a fat U. I know that's silly. A fat U. Ooh, my paper's spun a little bit. There we go. And this is going to be our Raider's face, okay? So I want you to add an ear on both sides. Just a little ear. An ear on the left and an ear on the right, okay? And then I want you to draw a straight line right across the top of our Raider's head that's long. Can you draw a straight line right across the top? Go ahead, Cy. You draw a straight line across the top. This is going to be the bottom of his Raider hat. And now what I want you to do is I want you to make a short little slanted line up on the left and a short little slanted line up on the right. Okay? And then we're going to draw like a hill. We're going to connect those two parts. That's going to be our Raider hat. Okay? Go ahead and connect those two. Now, since we're making a South Range Raider, we want to put an SR in the middle of our hat. If you know how to make bubble letters, you can make a bubble letter S. If you don't know how to make bubble letters, that's okay. You can just draw a really cool S. Here's my bubble letter S, and I'm going to make a bubble letter R for South Range. Yeah. Awesome. We'll color that in just a little bit. Now, we want to go back and we want to work on our pirate or our Raider's face, okay? So a pirate usually has an eye patch or he has one eye covered up. So I want you to follow along with me. I want you to start on the right-hand side of the hat, and we're going to make a slanted line down to the ear, like that. So start on the right-hand side and make a slanted line down to our pirate's ear. And then on that same side, on the outside by the ear, what I want you to draw is I want you to draw a frowny and a smile connected, and then another frowny and a smile connected. That's like his bandana that's kind of hanging over, and it's tied around his by his ear, okay? And then we're going to add an eye patch right in the same part. So here's like this bandana that's hanging over our pirate's head. I want you to go right below that slanted line that you drew, and I want you to make a smiley. And I want you to fill it in with your black marker or black crayon. That's going to be our pirate's eye patch, okay? And then on the other side, you can see his eye. So you can make your eye however you want. I'm going to make it like this today. This is a different way to make an eye, just to make a little frown. I know. Maybe it doesn't look like an eye yet, but it will when this all comes together. And then we're going to give our pirate just a teeny tiny little nose. Yeah, and then we're going to give our pirate a mouth. So I'm going to make my pirate's mouth open. So I made kind of like a straight line and then a smile like that. It's almost like my pirate is kind of laughing or smiling. He's happy. That's why I made my eye like that. So there's our pirate's head or our Raider's head. Now we're going to work on the body. You're doing an awesome job, Silas. Okay, now, have you ever seen those bobbleheads where the head is a lot bigger than the body? Well, that's what we're doing with this Raider cartoon, because it's a cartoon, so it's kind of silly. So his body is going to be a lot smaller than his head. So what I want you to do, we have to fit in his whole body in this space. So it's going to be smaller. I want you to draw a short line from the left-hand side. Can you do that? And I want you to draw a short line coming out the right-hand side. This is going to be his shoulders. And then we want to draw a short line down and go in just a little bit. We're making his arms right now. Okay? And now we need to make his chest, his part of his body that's going to be covered up with his shirt. So we're going to go down, across, and connect it. There's our Raiders shirt or jacket. Now for the ends of his arms, I want you to make a long rectangle on both sides. A rectangle that's a little bit bigger than his sleeves. Okay, now I've seen some pictures of Raiders in storybooks, and usually they're missing an arm, and they've got, what do they have at the end? A hook. Yeah, so we're gonna make a hook. That's gonna be fun. At the end of this, it's just gonna look like a question mark, kind of like. We're gonna go down. It's like an upside down question mark. Or if you think of the letter C, it looks like the letter C. So we made a hook on the one side, and the other side, when I've seen pictures of pirates in storybooks, they're holding a what, Silas? A sword, right? So we're gonna make a sword on the other side. I know you guys can't see Silas right now, so let's just take a minute, and I wanna show you. Oh yeah, can you hold up your drawing, buddy? It's looking awesome. Yeah, if we turn it just a little bit, he's doing a great job down here right next to me. So we're gonna keep on moving. Okay, so we're gonna add a sword. So to make a sword, you just make a straight line up and then give it a curvy line to come back down. That's gonna be our sword, and I'm gonna draw just a little circle for the bottom part of the sword. Now, to add some legs, we're gonna make a line down on both sides, and then we're going to connect that and make a line up the middle, a short little line up the middle. So our Raider has some pants or shorts on, okay? Now, if you wanna make your Raider or your pirate have a peg leg, like he's missing a leg, you could draw a line down and then another line down and connect it. And he'd be missing his foot. That's gonna be my peg leg. And then on the other side, I'm gonna make a leg going down, but he's gonna have a foot. So I'm gonna make a foot on that side, okay? Now, our pirate is complete. Now we just have to color him in. This is where you can use crayons or markers. I've got burgundy and gold, so I think I might make my pirate's hat burgundy, and I think I might make the SR gold. You go ahead and see if you can color in your pirate and make him look like a South Range Raider or South Range pirate. I think these are gonna look so awesome when you're done. And you might wanna hang it up in a window so if people walk by, they see your South Range Raider in the window, or maybe you can hang it on the fridge, or maybe you wanna send it to your Raider friend today, the Raider friend that you wrote to. Okay, so there's my South Range Raider hat. Whenever I see pirates, they always seem to have like a red bandana, so I might get out my red crayon for his this little bandana that's going across his eye. I think I'm going to make it red. You can make it whatever color you want. Do you have an idea, Silas?
Yeah, and these things are normally like a tannish brown.
What? Oh, yes, the peg leg. Silas is saying our peg leg needs to be brown or like a tannish brown. So I'll go down there and color that in right now. There's my peg leg. What color would the sword be? What color would the sword be, Silas? Maybe silver?
Gray.
Gray, yeah. So he's going to work on that. I'm working on mine. I can't wait to see your finished South Range Raider. Can we show them what you have done so far, Silas? I want you to get real close and get up on your knees so they can see your face, and check out this. Check out that pirate. And maybe if we back up a little bit, then friends can see. Here's his pirate, and here's my pirate. Awesome. Well, send me pictures of your pirate, your South Range Raider today. I'd love to see them. Okay, see you in a little bit. Bye.